Good old organ to start off on the national anthem, and we are live here in Syosset for the third meeting between the Farmingdale State College Rams and the Columbia University Lions. So far, these teams have split the season series 1-1 with a win for the Rams on November 17th. That score 7-6, and the Lions taking a matchup on October 18th, 3-2. So you had one defensive battle, you had one offensive battle, and now, well, you find yourselves here again at Syosset. One team trying to get the series season win, at least as of now. And of course, every time these two teams match up, you got to talk about number 26, Brendan Avazov. 88 points in 13 games played is his current tally on the season. Of course, I've had the privilege of calling a couple of his games before. I'm a Stony Brook student right now, and he was a former Stony Brook Seawolf. Played a couple of games, one season to be exact, over at the ACHA Division I level. Scored 32 goals and 15 points. And now on the Lions in his last season, scored 79 points in just 17 games. So, like I said, you got to keep your eye out for number 26 right now at the center of the slot in his own defensive zone. And for the Farmingdale Lions, they got a couple of guys that you really need to look out for as you got some early action just 20 seconds in. Farmingdale already with some nice offensive possession. Looking at a couple of guys, Brendan Dixon, number 16, has put together a solid season for himself. 34 points so far. 2 power play goals as there's a rifled shot by Dixon. Goes wide right of the goal. Wraps around now. Dixon gets it back. Centering pass is going to go through the slot. Wind up a one-time at the far point by D'Alessandro. That's also going to go a little bit off the mark. Now about a minute into this affair, Columbia on the breakout, breaking this forward. Brendan with the puck. I've been talking about it. Sets up a nice opportunity in the crease. Just goes a little astray. Now the Lions look to reset in the neutral zone. Avazov with the puck again, twirling around in the offensive zone. Forced past the blue line. So he's going to watch the puck get reset. His team offsides. He realizes he needs to reset himself. My name's Kevin Broderick, joined by a couple of fellows over here at LISN for this broadcast. Got a 3-man crew, a solid 3-man crew. Always love a 3-man crew. Means I don't have to push buttons during the timeouts. And if you see the clock's more accurate than normal, well, you have Wally to thank. 18:32 left in the first period. And yes, it's correct on our scoreboard. Love that. Into the face-off is Robinson for the Lions. Going to win it out. Plays a shot to the net that goes wide to the left. Pinching down low is Daniels. Does keep the puck alive in the offensive end. Lions send it back up high. Daniels with the puck again. In the slot, shot blocked. That's going to be a stinger for the Rams, but they're able to clear because of it. DeAndre with the puck. Broken off his line by Daniels. Plays it back into the neutral zone. Rams watch as they reset. Going to play it back to their own blue line before getting momentum forward. Controlled by the Lions, not able to clear, kept in at the blue line by Lena. Now poked out by the Lions as they bring their momentum forward. At the near point, quick stop by Sloan. He looks to center, lost his glove. Sloan now looking for it. Gets it back, but the play is now into his own end. 2-on-1 towards the net. Shot for the Rams, big save. Rebound opportunity behind the net. They play it back towards the crease, but a little off its mark. 2:30 gone by so far. Another shot towards the net. That's going to be wide right. Good look from Michael Malandrucalo. Of course, Michael and his brother Marco playing on the same team. That's not confusing at all. And don't be confused by it, because it's not confusing. Malandrucalo brothers so far this year have a combined of 14 points. Marco the only one with the goals, and Michael with 10 assists as a defenseman. Marco the forward, so that does make sense. 10 assists for a defenseman isn't a bad look. Obviously, he hopes to get onto the score sheet in the goal category at some point. Avazov centering pass, not going to go where he wanted it. Buzz get the puck back in the right wing corner. Farmingdale look to break out. Seti watched the puck go by his stick by just an inch. Avazov sends a pass at the blue line. Lions reset in the neutral zone. Taken forward by Lerner, trying to get it back to his captain. Avazov now breaking in past the blue line into the slot, dancing with the pass over to his right. A one-timer goes wide to the right. I think Lindsay might have gotten a piece of it as well. Rams cleared on the backhand, held in at the far point by Fox, not able to keep it alive completely. Comes out for Troy Daniels. Daniels skating to his left in his own zone, now wrapping around to the right. Looking for some passing options, gives it into the neutral zone. With the connection of Preskar, he gets it into the offensive end. Sauce pass for... Now into the high slot shot. Looks like it'll deflect into the netting, and it will. We pause with 16-11 in the first period. Of course, this is a cross-division AAU matchup. The Columbia Lions, a Division III team. The Rams, a Division II team. And I believe Farmingdale State College also with a Division I AAU team. AAU, still a fairly new league across collegiate hockey. Obviously, the ACHA, a little bit better known at this point, obviously has a lot more teams, but the AAU really is on the rise. Pass forward intended for the stick of Riberach. Centering pass for the Rams, not going to find the stick of anyone. They get it up high for a quick one-timer. Saccone with that heat goes a little too high of the net. Lions struggling on the breakout right now. Saccone will slap another shot towards goal, but this one not as dialed in as the last. Lions still not clearing. Another opportunity. Riberich trying to rip that one into the back of the net, but kept out by Cullen. Now the Lions break forward. Here he comes, the man himself, pulling around into the right circle. Avazov not making anything of that opportunity. His team does keep the puck alive in the offensive end, held in at the far point by Daniels. Daniels skating it down, giving it over to the goal line. They look for a centering pass. It goes by the stick of Daniels and Avazov. Centering pass into the slot. Rams looking for a shot. Played to the far boards by Cullen. Rams look for the one-timer blocked out in front. Avazov with it again, dangling into the slot. Avazov pulling around, looking for the pass, just a little too far from Robinson. Puck pinched up by 4 players in the left wing corner. Lions looking to dig it free. It goes behind their own net. They chase it to the far side. Rams the first one to it. Rodriguez with the puck. Make it Lena actually down there in the right wing corner. Lena joined by Roth. Justin Roth looking to poke it free, but instead the Lions maintain. Looking for their exit pass. It winds up on the stick of Monzi. Monzi plays it back forward to Brendan Dixon. Not able to hold on to it. Avazov again into the right wing corner. Lions reset. Pass forward. Avazov off his stick and away. Kept alive into the offensive end by Ole. Here comes Dixon again. Going to lose the puck out. Wrapped around. Ola trying to play it out. Kept in at the near point. Lavoie mixing it up as defenseman. Actually, right winger. Playing the left side, it looks like right now. It's a little switch up for the Rams. Rare to see guys listed as left or right wingers on the official seats. Usually just as a forward. Lavoie might really like that right wing, though. 12:53 to play. Haven't seen many golden opportunities just yet. The best have probably belonged to the Lions, and Avazov has been the one to set them up. He's gotten in next to the crease, hasn't looked for the shot himself, instead looking for that little extra pass. Maybe if he took those shots himself, he could have been able to bury them. Puck taken by Lavoie. He'll circle around his own net. Pressure applied. Still breaks out, though. Now Lavoie will go off for a change. Lions take it back in their own end. Pass over to Daniels. He'll drop it off. Daniels trying to get it back. Now it's stripped. Rams into Small breakaway. Lions are getting back. Pass across the crease isn't going to find the tape of anyone. Lerner got it in deep, but then was broken up. Rams breakout, almost kept in the neutral zone by Prescar. Puck comes back to him. He looks for the backhand pass. It's intercepted and played forward by Farazi. Into the offensive end. Farazi with a shot, no good. Blocked out in front. Roth keeps it alive. Another shot. Big rebound. Almost a dangerous opportunity for Castellano. Lions get it forward. Azovov cutting in, gets taken down. Referees keep their hands down, so no penalty upcoming. Rams will stay 5-on-5. Kept alive at the far point. Fox looking for the shot off to the left. Puck caroms around to the near side. Lions looking for it. Just barely squeaks past Robinson, now into the offensive end. Castellano circling, looking for the centering pass, broken up. Castellano still holding on to it, playing it into open space. The Lions are the first one to it. They chip it out of their own end. Azovov with it, trying to get past two, dancing around a couple of guys, now flipping it in deep. Goes behind the goal and around the boards to the far side. Player without his stick right now is Colin Cross. He'll pick one up off the bench and join the rush. Touched by Monzi, big hit. Puck now out of play. It hit the rafters here in Syosset. I don't know, Wally, what would you say? This ceiling higher or lower than the rinks with the beams? Yeah, a little lower than the rinks. So obviously you got to say, these rafters are in play. If you elevate the puck just a little bit, it's going to go up there. Referee's got to pause it. Just the little things about the hockey rink you play. Nice shot saved by Cullen. Rebound opportunity. Rams trying to jam out in front. Turn to the side. Now it's on the near boards. Taken back by Cross. He'll wrap it around down below the goal line to the high point. Another shot. Deflects out in front, almost into the back of the net. I don't even know if Cullen saw that. Puck to the near side of the goal. Looking for another centering pass is Wadicka. Lions looking for the clear, but they just keep hitting bodies out in front. The Rams doing a great job to keep it alive down low. Comes to the slot, sticks tied up, held in at the blue line. Rifled in deep on the backhand. Wrapped around again by Ola. To the far side, kept alive at the point. Another shot on goal, saved by Cullen. Out in front, a great opportunity for Dixon. Dixon looking for the centering pass, a shot that caroms into the stick of the Lions. They finally break out. In the 2-on-1, the chip in deep isn't going to go. Dixon comes back the other way. Dixon not getting the puck past the blue line, forcing his teammate offside. They reset. Dixon taking a hit from Daniels. Does get knocked to the ground, gets back up. Cullen will collect on his stick and put his glove on top for another pause. 9:06 left to play in this first period. As we're a little over halfway played in the game, or in the period, excuse me. Late start here in Syosset as well. 9:30 puck drop, one of the later games I've done. Obviously, at the rinks you get some earlier games. Puck played on net again, saved by Cullen. Down low, Daniels sees the puck, chases after it, reverses it to his defenseman. Lions looking for the breakout. Heavy pressure in the offensive zone for the Rams. Not able to hold it in at the blue line. Does squeak out. Leal trying to play it forward now for the Lions. Dixon sends it back to his defensive end. Cross ice. Pass broken up in the neutral zone by Leal. Coaches for the Rams yelling pressure as loud as they can from the bench. Leal with the forecheck. Puck goes past. D'Alessandro starts the rush ahead. Drops it off. Dixon trying to return the favor. Fans on the shot. Cullen was tracking it the whole way. Fox trying to start the breakout. Here comes Avizov. Getting past the blue line. Avizov losing the puck control now, and it comes back into the neutral zone. His team tries to keep it alive and called off sides just barely. A little bit of a mishandle on the puck. Luke Richardson really hasn't been tested much in this first stretch. feel like it really highlights by the fact that it's the first time I've said his name all night. Face-off won by the Lions. Nice pressure applied by the Rams. They break out anyways. Gaining speed in the neutral zone, looking for the quick release. It deflects off the stick. Ronan Robinson was streaking down the slot right there. .7:44 to play in the first. Face off to the left of Richardson right now. His team is going to win it back. It's flipped to Manzi. He'll send it high into the air and all the way down. Should be an icing as Cullen raised his arm. The referees will agree, and we'll do it all over again. Charge. Avizov this time looks like he'll be taking the face off. Avizov tying up, trying to push it forward, gets it in front of the crease, and it's swallowed up by Richardson. 7:34 now to play in the first as we get our third face-off in a row. Once again won by the Rams. This time they'll ramp it off the glass. Held in at the near side. Lions looking to get another shot. Here he is with another one. Avizov looking to pick the top right corner right there, just barely held out by Richardson. Rams back the other way. A quick one-timer off to the right, more of a wrist shot right there. Manzi, centering pass. Out in front, loose in the crease for a second before the Lions turn it away. Now they break out 3-on-2. Avizov getting the puck back. Left circle, turning around, looking for some lanes. Gets it to the near side. Shot on goal, deflected out in front. Kevin Manzi trying to play it away. Another shot for the Lions. This one goes wide to the right. Rams skate forward 2-on-2. Broken up expertly by Fox. He gets it back into the offensive end. Avizov in the crease trying to find the puck. It squirted behind him. Schulman looks to send it in. Team offsides as they look for the checkup. Taken in deep by D'Alessandro. Comes back out and then wraps it around the boards. Puck held up in the left wing corner. Give him back. Avizov past the blue line. Avizov toe drag release wide to the left of the goal. Puck around to the boards to the far side. A centering pass was attempted by Robinson. Couldn't find any Lions there. Castellano with some speed. Backhand pass for a quick shot. Tracked by Cullen and save. Puck in his crease again, and he'll put his glove on top for the pause. .5:42 left to play in the first period. Score still 0-0. The Rams, I feel, are yet to get a true high-danger scoring opportunity. I've had some loose pucks in the crease, but it never really feels like they can follow up on a first shot with a second. As for the Lions, as you would expect, Avizov has created some dangerous opportunities, but seems to always give a little extra pass instead of releasing himself. So that's the large reason why this game stays tied at 0, at least from what I've been seeing. As now we're going to get our first power play of the game, delayed here on the Lions. Rams looking to make as much opportunity of the 6-on-5 as possible as the puck is lost in the skates of Seta for a second. Now the Rams take it forward. Here's Dixon, past the blue line. Dixon cutting through traffic, looking for the centering pass, turning up, backhand pass, shot played on goal. It's wide to the right. Rams chase to get there first. Big hit in the right wing corner, and it allows the Lions to check up on the puck as we go to a 2-minute Rams power play. Call from the referees is tripping. So it's Fox into the box. A Fox in the box. Dixon We'll start the power play off, hopefully with a playoff win for the Rams. Puck drop, it's played back to the near point. They cycle it to the far side. Held at the blue line, now given back over. Ferrazzi looks for an angle, shoots one on net. It's blocked out in front and sent under 200 feet by the Lions. Collected behind the net, Dixon will fly forward. Up the center of the ice. Has Lerner streaking behind him. Puck in and another penalty taken. I think it's going to be 5-on-3 here in Syosset for 1:32. Rams with a great opportunity to get on the board first. And into the box, joining Fox, is Lerner. Lerner with 48 points on the season truly is the Robin to the Batman of Brendan Avazov. 48 points isn't shabby, and it's crazy that one of your teammates has almost doubled that amount. Those are the two that the Rams really need to shut down today in order to take this matchup. Once again, bringing it into the neutral zone. This time it's Ferrazzi quarterbacking the power play. He'll dump it over to his right. Gets the connection to Dixon. He'll give it back to the blue line. Held in the high slot. Rams looking for angles. Pass out in front. The shot a little late, and it goes high of the net. Wraps around the boards to the near side now. Puck played in front, and Cullen will cover up. 58 seconds, or 59 seconds make that left of 5-on-3. Again, even 20 seconds of 5-on-3 can be deadly. If you were watching the Rangers game earlier today, it's how the Bruins got their first power play goal. As the puck will be played into the benches of the Lions for another pause. Now 55 seconds left on this power play. Obviously 123 for the infraction against Robinson. Dixon on the draw, will win it back to the near point. Castellano surveying his options, gives it back to the high slot. Pass over to the right. To the high slot again. 42 seconds on the power play. Rams looking for it. Shooting lane, saved by Cullen. Puck takes a big bounce to the far side. Kept alive. Castellano giving it down low now. Rams have plenty of space to work with right now. 24 seconds in the 5-on-3. Sauce to the far side again. Dixon looking for angles, broken up by the Lions, but kept alive in the offensive end. Ferrazzi will wrap below the net. 13 seconds on the 5-on-3. Back to the high point. Dixon looking for the shot. Puck loose in the crease. Turnaround shot again. Blocked out in front. The Lions doing a great job on this kill so far, and they'll look to break out. First penalty done on Fox. Quick shot for the Lions, and it will be almost covered up by Richardson. Obviously, you didn't want to do that. Keep the puck alive as much as possible. 22 seconds left on the other power play. Dixon will get it in. Instantly loses control. Good check from Daniels, but the Rams keep it alive. Dixon with it again. Far side half boards. Turning around. It's actually Cross with it. He'll give it back to Dixon. And we'll skate over to the bench. Richardson tapping his stick, letting his team know. As we get a quick goal. Lerner will start off. (1-0) for the Lions. A quick goal doing wonders for them. Obviously, you expect a high-scoring game to really favor the Lions. The Rams want to keep it as controlled as possible. Now, I do say that it was the Lions to win the close-scoring game the last two times these teams met, so maybe the Rams do want to make this a bit of a shootout, a barn burner, if you will. DeAndre in the right wing corner, trying to wrap it around. Broken out. Avazov will dump it off at the blue line. Team's not able to bring it in. Lerner got it stripped at that blue line. Back the other way. Lavoie will be broken up, and we get another whistle. I think the referees want to book someone else this time. Oh, just an offsides, actually. Still 1-0 for the Lions. 1:24 left in the first. Lerner from, of course, Brendan Avazov. Here he comes again, shrieking in towards the net, trying to find the feet across the crease. Puck loose and swallowed up by Richardson. Laying directly on top of it. Into the face-off, number 13. Brendan Prescar tying up. Not going to win it out. Rams send it off the boards and fly forward. Castellano into the left wing corner. Taken away by the Lions and wrapped around the boards. Fox trying to get to it first. He'll lay a hit into those boards, and the referees will pause. 58.1 left in the first. 1-0 Lions as they draw first blood. Penalty box open, and we will have another power play. This time it's Joseph Castellano into the box. And it's time for the Lions to work 5-on-4. Potentially doubling their lead right now. The call on the ice, holding. Into the face-off. Lions look to win it out. Held at the near point by Daniels. He'll do a couple of touch passes. Lions setting up control. Back to Daniels. He walks the blue line to his left. Setting up the one-timer, saved out in front. Puck caroms to the left wing corner. Both teams have a shot at playing it, and the Rams clear. Will be a segmented power play if the Rams can kill the next 30 seconds. The rest of it will be carried over into the second period. Daniels flying forward past the left side of the blue line, trying to carry in on his backhand. He's tripped up, and we have another 5-on-3 in this hockey game just in the first period. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize on this in a way that the Rams didn't earlier. Avazov lining up behind the faceoff. Could look for a quick release right now. He obviously is going to want the puck on his stick. Played to the blue line, and Daniels can't get there in time. Still has plenty of it in 5-on-3. 15 seconds left in this period, though. Avazov past the blue line, cutting in, looking for the shot on his forehand. He'll dump it off, broken up by the Rams. Avazov with it again, sends it up. One-timer in the slide. They score! Ronan Robertson. Robinson now collecting his 15th goal of the season, his 32nd point, and his 9th power play goal. Now, you can't hear Wally, but Wally, I'm going to tell you, he's a power play specialist. That's really what he does. Has a beautiful shot. That's why it reflects in the stat sheets. Would love to know how fast that shot was, but obviously that's a little bit too much to ask for. Still 140 in the power play, and that's how we'll start coming into the second period. So the 138 to Michael D'Alessandro will be enforced into the second, and the Lions could take to look a 3-0 lead on the road. For the Rams, it's a little bit of time to reset right now. Think about the second period. Think about a way that you can get your offense going a little bit more. And with that, we'll be back in just a short break for that second period.
is muted on. It's muted on wireless.
And we are back for the second period. Lions up 2-0 on the power play as well. As we get ready for puck drop at center ice. Get a couple of chases from the draw zone. Ronan Robertson going to come back in, score the most recent goal in the game, and we are underway. Lions looking for the zone entry. It's denied. Avazov going back to his own end. Puck tapped by Cullen to wrap around. Avazov giving it up. Lions looking to break forward into the neutral zone now. They gain the blue line. Turning around in the right wing circle, looking to tap a pass back intended for Robertson, and now it's out of the zone. Avazov getting double teamed in the neutral zone. He'll wrap around, try to reset. Couple of open sticks for the Lions. They play it to the near side, taking a weird bounce off the boards. Lerner with it in his own zone. Lions struggling a little bit to get back to the blue line. Avazov Looking to dice up, gets around a couple. Avazov through his own legs, behind the crease, on the backhand, gets it stripped. Good defensive play from Saccone. Lions do keep it in, though. At the far boards right now, getting tied up with the referee. Two Lions come in to help out, looking for the centering pass, broken up by a sliding dive. Avazov at the far side, now playing it to the near. Daniels in the high slot. Back to Avazov, sets up Daniels, one-timer, goes wide to the right. As we get the first pause of the second period. Winding down on the penalty to Michael D'Alessandro. Face-off will be in the right dot this time. Off the face-off, Lions do win the draw. Quick shot played above the net. Bounces behind and stays there and allows the Rams to get a clear 200 feet. Cullen out of his net will send it around the boards. 1 second left in the power play, and now it is over. Back to 5-on-5. Lions get it up the ice into the offensive zone at the near point. Robinson is open for the pass. Avazov trying to make something out of nothing, not giving the pass back, and now it's broken up. Almost played out. Avazov keeping it alive. Now carrying into the right circle. Physical play from the Rams, preventing any shots in this short shift in the offensive zone. Robinson will pull it out and reset. Now flying up the right side. Robinson past the blue line. Around a couple of players, laying it off, no shot. Rams can break out, 2-on-1 the other way. Fox the lone man back. Lions in transition will prevent any breakaway opportunity. Rams play it back to the neutral zone. Tap pass over to Dixon. Dixon into the offensive end, will lay it off. Open to shoot, and they score! (2-1). And we get a Monkey Sports instant replay to show off this goal. Rams getting back into it. Marco Malandricalo for the goal. So with that penalty kill, the Rams find a way to get back into this. Still have one more goal to make up, and they probably haven't kept the Lions to their last goal of the game. They have quite a deadly offense from the combination that I've talked about so much. Also a third player to mention on there, Robinson, also has been lighting it up as we get a big hit on the near boards. A referee taken out with it. Lions hold it down low, sharp angle shot. Luke Richardson has been good so far this game. Law back in his own end, harassed as he wraps around the goal, trying to play it out, held in at the far point. Fox on the intercept will get it out and make it Daniels actually. Puck down the ice, and we will get an icing called from the referees. (16-18) left to play in the second period. Rams not going to win out on the face-off. Puck out past the blue line. They send it in deep on the dump. Cullen out of his net to try to slow it down. Comes hopping around his stick. Lions with momentary possession. They do get it out. (2-1) to score. Farmingdale leading in shots 11-10. Avazov looks for a nice one onto Richardson. Saves it with the left shoulder. Puck still alive. Avazov has it again. The referees Whistle this play dead. Preskar into the face-off. Trying to win it back to Azovov. Tied up and taken down low. Rams play it off the boards, almost gloved down by Fox. But it gets past him and all the way into the defensive end for the Lions. Robinson tied up below his goal line now, looking for support. Puck comes out in front, a save. Cullen, second opportunity again, save. And the referee blows the whistle. Rams trying to keep the momentum going right now. Puck again below the goal line. Riberich after it. Centering pass. Big rebound. No one there to it. One-timer attempted. The tip down low. Just barely whiffed on. Held in at the far point. Michael Maladracano kept it alive. Setting up his team on this play. Head back to the blue line. Lining up for a wrister. Bouncing awkwardly, but wide to the left of the goal. Michael again with it. Looks for the shot. Saved by Cullen. Below the net. No danger there. Michael gets to it again. Looking for another one. Cullen saving this one easily. Wadicka losing out as he wraps it around the boards to the other side. Centering pass again. Wadicka out in front. Not able to get the shot off. And the Lions finally clear. About 6 minutes gone by in this second period. Only score belonging to Marco, assisted by Brendan Dixon, of course. Rams coming in again. Look for a quick shot. Saved by Cullen. Big eruption from the Lions bench. Dixon playing it down low. Play it up to the high point again. Lena intercepting in the neutral zone after he sent in a stray pass. Rams pass the blue line again. Streaking in. Wadicka with a shot blocked. Wadicka looking for this rebound as it's again off Cullen. Had so many second chance opportunities in the last couple of minutes for the Rams. Eventually one of them's going to get popped. Avazov trying to turn the tide for his team right now, as he so often does. Almost held in by Daniels. Back to the neutral zone. Another big crunch. Puck fired out of play. Wondering if this will be an intentional delay of game. Stays 5-on-5, so no delay of game called. Dixon with it again. Walking up the goal line, puck out in front of the crease. It was under the pads of Cullen. I don't even know if he knew it was there. To the slot again, hopping over the stick of Marco. Now the Lions take it back and safely play it forward. Big hit at the far side. Lions send it in past the blue line. Rams taking their time on this clear. 12:45 left to play in the second period. Lions scored 2 late in the first, and the Rams scored 1 early in the second. That's how we find ourselves in the 2-1 scoreline. Fox with the puck. Fox on the backhand, playing it in front of his own goaltender by accident. Cullen was good for the save again, but obviously that's got to make a defenseman's heart jump when he sees the puck go in front of his own crease. Puck carried forward by Azovov. Three players come together. Rams win it away on the end boards. Into the neutral zone. Lavoie streaking in front of the net, looking for one more pass. Couldn't get it. Played out. So we get a whistle from the referees to pause here. Should be an offensive zone face-off coming for the Rams. 11:57 to play. LaFada into the face-off. Will win it out for the Rams. They get it in front of the crease, setting up for a potential shot. Lavoie, I think, saw blood in his eyes. Fox trying to slam it out. It's in the skates of Lavoie right now. Fox, physical play and some retaliation. We're going to get some penalties, probably offsetting. I think number 2 on both teams are headed to the box. Baker, Fox, and Noah Lavoie. Question will be, will these offset, or we're going to go 4-on-4? It's like 4-on-4 will be the call from the referees for 2 minutes. Now, obviously, 4-on-4 does open up play for Abizov to skate around a little bit more, but he's going to start this on the bench, so the Rams can be a little bit more frisky with their passes, not afraid to give it up to a player that can streak forward so easily. Rams get it net front again, tried to be cleared away, and they score. Just like that, 4-on-4 working out for them. So we're going to take a second look at that. That's a rebound out in front. Easy as you like. This game's all tied up at 2. Still 157 of 4-on-4. Rams instantly back to the offensive end, wrapping around the goal. Have some options up top as well. Puck played carelessly past the blue line. Not exactly what they want to do right there. Chipped in off the ramp of a stick. Ferrazzi gets it in deep. Ola giving it to Ronan Robertson. Coughing it up. Another quick shot. Cullen, the kicker save. Puck goes to the far side. Carried forward by Robinson. He gives it forward. Avizov at the right wing corner. Looks for the centering pass on the backhand. Strays through the entire slot and now out of the zone. Law will collect on his backhand, give it forward. Lerner. Avizov cutting into the high slot with 3 people on him. Setting up the one-timer. Instead it's going to be passed off to Robinson. Robinson gives it back to Ola. Wraps it around the boards in deep. No one there for the Lions to collect, so an opportunity to clear. Rams do get it past the blue line. Robinson to Lerner. Lerner with room. Gets it past the blue line. Lerner now cutting it low. Using his shoulder for some speed, sending a pass out. Gets it to Daniels. Daniels feeding it back. Lerner mixing it up on the backhand pass down low is actually Avizov with the puck. Giving it now, Robinson broken away. Here come the Rams. Plenty of speed for Daniels, though. He's fresh off the bench. Shut down that breakaway entirely. Daniels with the pass around, connects with Robinson. He sends a stretch pass into the neutral zone, not finding anyone. A trip in the neutral zone and not called. It was Marco falling down as 4-on-4 will end. Puck played out in front. Cullen will make the required save. Off the draw, Rams win it. Look to get it over to space. D'Alessandro for the shot. Rebound recollected by Nick D'Alessandro. Nick with the puck down low right now, collecting the left wing corner. Now played to the right wing corner. First one to it will be Daniels. He gets crunched up but comes away with the puck anyways. Wrapping around to the other side. Daniels breaking forward with some speed. Staring down 3 Rams players. Not a lot of room. Daniels with a nifty move. Losing the puck, though. Now he finds himself down low. Centering pass goes through the crease. One-timer for Fox. Blocker save. Now on the near side. Big hit. Rams bench likes it. Down low. Daniels out in front. No one there. Recollected still in the offensive end. Robinson trying to get it down low. Another shot that's saved. Rams break it free. Back to it is Fox. With a little bit of room, but instantly pressured after that by Roth. Fox does get it forward. Slapped into the offensive end almost, just held up at the blue line. Good defensive play from the Rams that leads to a little bit of offense. Here comes Dickinson forward with Lavoie. Another quick shot. These keep rattling just a little too high. Avizov in on net with the backhand looking to elevate. Puck behind the net now. Both players jockeying for position. At the far point, not held in. Allah now with it. Safely plays it back. Tapped forward by Fox. Allah now joining the rush. Trying to play it out in front from below the goal line. Broken up. Fox keeps it in with a one-timer. It's chipped up. Now they look to play it forward. Rams with a little bit of numbers if they go quickly enough. But again, just a little too disjointed on the play. Backhand forward. Avizov gives another backhand to the far side. Schulman gets it in deep. Avizov patrolling the blue line right now as the Rams look for the clear. They send it cross ice. Lavoie looks to play it in. Broken away. Now here comes Avizov. One-on-one with the net. Poked away. Diving play from Richardson. Puck still alive, though. Another shot on goal. Big opportunities as Richardson had trouble getting back to the crease. Lions still keeping it alive in the offensive end for now. DeAndre looks for the shot. Little off target. Jockeying with Robertson for the puck. Wrapped around the boards. Leal with it. Tapping it back. Avizov again past the blue line. Trying to use his physicality past Farazi. Centering pass was intended for Robinson. To the net. Rams look for the shot. Both safe. Still rebound loose. In the high slot now. One more time. Again saved by Cohen. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Farazi sends it into the blender again. Castellano fighting for it. Lions break it up and break it out. Behind the play, we're going to get some quick whistles from the referees. And more than likely a penalty. And once again, we'll get a double book here. So, again, the question, do we go 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? Depends if the referees think they were offsetting penalties. So the referees will have a quick discussion. Dixon over there. Now, normally the Lions captain would join that conversation, but unfortunately, Avizov is the one in the box, so instead he'll be replaced by Ronan Robertson. 2-2 still the score. Rams have scored the last two unanswered. Avizov will pick up 5 minutes for slashing. Oh, no, that's quickly taken away from the game feed. So it'll be 2 minutes for both. 4-on-4 we go again. Now the coach is joining in on the conversation. I think the Rams want this to be a bigger penalty on Avazov. But we'll get started with it 4-on-4. Face off in the neutral zone. Tipped in by the Rams. Here they come. Out in front all alone. Saved by Cohen. I think the puck is underneath him. Big time stop. Face-off will be taken by Dixon. Trying to play it towards the crease off that face-off. Not going to go there. Lerner now takes it behind the net. Lerner up the right side, dropping the puck off. Will go to Daniels. No control for a second. Dixon the closest one to him. But even he wasn't exactly close. Lerner will get it back. He wraps around now, once again dropping it off. No progress made by Daniels. Now a nice pass, nifty off the boards. Prescar coming in, one more pass, a quick shot off to the right. It caroms around and the Rams take it back. Skating the other way, Monzi at the blue line. Make it Nick D'Alessandro actually. Daniels with it again, sends a pass forward, just barely past the stick. Prescar who was coming ahead. So quick update, I was actually correct the first time. Azov will take 5 minutes for that slashing. So we have another 50 seconds of 4-on-4, then a 3-minute major for the Rams to try to convert on. Skated ahead, DeAndre holding onto the puck. Power move in front, saved by Cohen, and he'll swallow. Face off again, controlled by the Rams. They wrap it down low, goes to the stick of Ola. Tries to clear it, but held in. Kept alive, sent down low. Lavoie looking for the pass back. Instead it comes to the near side. Lena looking for the centering pass, goes through the crease. Hopping around, ends up on the stick. DeAndre takes it back, carrying it into the slot. Blocker save from Cullen. Pass ahead, not out. Rams skate it down low again. Nice fancy move from Kevin Monzi. Monzi will get it stripped off his stick, though, trying to reclaim. Gets held up by two Lions, but the puck gets held in. We go to the power play now for Farmingdale. This is a long, unreleasable puck out in front, fluttering into the air, glove down and put to the far side. Referee dodging out of the way of that astray. Down low. Lavoie looking to send it up high. Joseph Castellino blows a tire, puck still on the near boards, and played out past the blue line. And we get another penalty that will send us back to 4-on-4. So a 5-minute major completely offset by penalties that the Rams have taken and inflicted upon themselves. They'll spend just 30 seconds on the power play after this. Actually stays a power play. Dixon with the puck again. Dropping it off. Dixon gets it back. Will look to wrap at his goal line. Dixon now ahead into the neutral zone. Cutting through traffic. Dixon up the left side looking for the shot. Pad save. Big rebound. The second shot wide to the left. Held in at the blue line. Dixon open for the feed, walking down into the slot. Give it back over. Back up to the blue line. To the far side, cross ice pass. Dixon loading it up and saved by Cullen. Dixon on this draw will get it into the stick of Joseph Castellino. Now behind the net. Back up top to the far point. Rams looking to set this one up now to the far side again. Centering pass attempted off the skates. Allah chipping it ahead, and now he's going to put it into a 3-on-1. Here the Lions come, flying forward. Up the left side, centering pass, quick shot off to the right. They send it back to the blue line. Lions looking for another one. On the reload, another save. Broken up and now at the goal line. Lions flip it ahead. Once again, potentially into a shrieking breakaway. Preskar not going to get there quick enough. Frazzi sends it near side, again intercepted. Great penalty kill so far for the Lions. Chris Lerner controlling the puck. He'll send it down low. Comes back by Lerner. Instead, he'll allow Robinson to play it forward. Obviously, two Robinsons on the side of Columbia. Ronan Robinson is number 9 with the power play goal. Calidor Robinson, number 44, also has 16 points on the season himself. Not quite as much, but still a respectable amount. Lavoie carrying it in, looking for the shot. Blaze it back door. Rams don't get the goal. I think the net might be off its moorings as well. Oh, still stays on. Referees see it as well. Puck to the near side. Pace giving it down low. Near side half boards. Richardson now tapping his stick. Power play almost over, and the save from Cullen should do it. 1 second left to be exact. So they'll take one more draw up a man, but then right after that, it will go back to 5-on-5 for the first time in a while, and the Lions will get their most important player back. Abizov has been held quiet so far this game, but still 2-2. Still plenty of time for him to have that impact. Clock ticking down below a minute. Pass forward. Abizov out of the box and should be well rested after spending 5 minutes of game time there. Puck played in. Icing waved off by the referees. 40 seconds on the clock in the second period. Rams have scored the only 2 goals of the second to tie the game. Pass out in front. Abizov has it. He scores! Speak of the devil, and you bring him forward. 3-2 now for Columbia. Bit of a broken play on the clear. Puck comes net front, and it's buried for the 3rd goal of the game. Like I was saying, when you spend 5 minutes of game time on the bench as such a deadly player, you get your legs underneath you again, you get a little bit more energy, and that's the result. Daniels carries it in, looking for the centering pass, broken up and skated forward by Dixon. Dixon with the puck right now, sending a pass over to his left at the blue line. Referees say the Rams need to check up. Back the other way for the Lions. Drop pass. Azovov looking for his second of the period in just under a minute, but stripped away from him again. Oh, puck net front one more time. 2 seconds left. The Rams will settle it down and bring out the buzzer. 3-2 lead for the Lions heading into the 3rd and final period of this game. The Rams did a good job to make up for some lost ground. And with that, we'll kick it over to a quick break here on the LI Sports Network, and we'll be back with the 3rd period. And we are back for the third period. Columbia hold a narrow lead, 3-2. The Rams looking to claw it back. They scored 2 goals in the second period. We're going to make it another 2 right here. Avazov took a 5-minute minor, or major penalty actually, in the second period as well. So he was off the ice for a very long time because of it. But right out of the box, what does he do? Well, he scores a goal. So far, that stands as the go-ahead goal. Avazov with a 3-point night so far. Shots currently in favor of the Rams by a landslide, 24-12, but Columbia with 3 on that. Still a pretty good night for their goal scorers. 20 minutes back onto the clock for the third period. That's all the Rams will have to work with for now. Obviously could force it to an overtime. This game has been littered with penalties throughout. A couple of 5-on-3 opportunities for either side. Because of that, you expect to see more opportunities to come in the third period. Referees getting set for the puck drop, as are the players. So far, the season series has been split 1-1 between these two teams. Next 20 will decide who gets the next point. Face-off, won back by the Lions. They start with it in their own end. Circling around now, sending it into the neutral zone is Robinson. Broken up and played back the other way. Quick shot on goal. That's saved by Cohen. Kept alive at the far side. Wrapped down low again by Michael D'Alessandro. Robinson, Ronan Robinson, trying to lift it off the glass and out. Broken up into the slot. A quick shot, and Cohen, the save. Michael Cohen, so far this year, .920 save percentage, 3.75 goals against average. So a little bit below that right now, and man, has he had a good performance. Like I've been saying, 25 shots on goal so far. He's only let up 2. Has 7 wins on the season because of it. 7 of the 9 wins that Columbia has, mind you. So he's obviously been integral to their success. At the right wing corner, Lions look to poke it out. He will do so. Now breaking forward. Azafov had it a moment, then lost it in the left wing corner. Rams look to get it out. Poked ahead and past the blue line. To the near side. Law has it. Back into the neutral zone. Was looking for Avazov, who will come back onto it in his own end. Drop pass off his backhands. Rams not allowing them to get forward cleanly. Big hit from Robinson on the near boards. Avazov now below the goal line. Brings it ahead. 18:40 to play in the third. LaFada leaves the puck behind him by accident. Now it gets tied up. 5 players there. 2 Lions trying to dig it out. Poked free for a second. Wraps around the boards to the near side. Quick change coming off. Saccone went flying to the bench in order to get that change coming in. Puck still being jostled for, and finally skated out by the Lions. Good move from Lerner to avoid the hit, but can't hold on to the puck. Lavoie will rifle it into the near corner. Lions look for a quick breakout. It's denied. Manzi in the slot, shot just a little too high. Was close to ringing the crossbar. Chris Lerner sends it ahead. Avanov into the slot. Looks for the shot, saved. Richardson wasn't confident he had it. A lot of whistles coming out from the referees. Avazov with a golden opportunity to make it a 2-goal cushion for his team. Waiting to see if we're going to get any penalties coming off this play. As players come to the benches and clear, we're still going to have 5 aside on the ice. Play in the neutral zone denied from the Rams. Now they skated ahead again. Castellano trying to use his physicality against Strollman. Pinned up in the right wing corner. 3 Lions players there. They do dig it up. Up to Daniels. He looks for the shot. Deflection out in front. Still into the glove of Richardson. Avazov back onto the ice. Flanked by Lerner. Avazov going to set up for the one-timer on this draw play. Not going to get the feed back to him. Instead, the Rams circle around and look to play it out. Stretch pass forward. Does get onto the tape of Riberich. But it's denied and played back out by the Lions. Here they come. 2-on-2. Avazov controlling the puck. Slowing down, then saucing it forward. Presker looks for the centering pass denied. On the near side. Saccone sends it to the opposite side on the blue line. Carried ahead by Riberich. He looks for the centering pass. It goes through the slot untouched. Avazov with speed again. Up to the right side this time. Looking to change the angle, and the shot goes wide to the right after it was tipped by Richardson. Played out in front again. Rams break it up. Staying strong on their sticks in the slot. Kicked ahead past the blue line, then onto the stick of Ronan Robertson. He forces the Rams to reset, then wraps it around the boards in his own zone. Lions look for the cross-ice clear. Intercepted. Here comes Dixon on the backhand. Centering pass actually goes around the boards behind the net. Kevin Monzi looking for a shot. Saved. Monzi again with it on the backhand. Pulling around to the forehand, dragging around one defender. Monzi looking for the centering pass, gets it off the pads. Quick second shot belonged to Dixon, but that wasn't on target. Lions now clear. Will go down for an icing. .28 remains in the third. Almost 5 minutes gone by. The Rams still sniffing around that third goal, trying to force an overtime. 15 minutes left in the third period. They can easily get a couple here. Quick shot on Cullen. He will make the save. Centering pass attempted. It's broken up by Ronan Robinson in his skates. Now he battles for it, does strip it away, and starts the streak forward. Robinson cutting to his right. Dropping it off towards the slot, setting up a quick shot option. Avazov, one more pass, gets the rebound, misses it. Streaks wide across the crease. Daniels another drive, that's wide left this time. Karam's all the way out of the zone. Marco taking it ahead. Marco dropping it off, now getting it back. Quick shot, saved by Cullen. Puck now down low. Daniels trying to reset, and he'll get tripped up, draws a penalty. First power play of the period will belong to the Lions. So the Lions now out to the power play. Like I said earlier in the game, gotta watch out for Ronan Robinson, as he has 10 or make that 9 power play goals on the season. The most on his team. Even leading Avazov, who has 7. Quick shot, that's gonna be saved. Richardson tracking it to the near side. Puck comes past Avazov and out of the zone. Daniels back for it. Troy Daniels, as a defenseman, has 12 points, 1 goal, 11 assists. Daniels ahead, up the right side, now past the blue line, swerving through traffic, loses control, and it's chipped out. Solid defensive play. Cullen far out of his net to play it, broken up. Dangerous opportunity. DeAndre looking for the angle. He scores! A nothing play turned into a whole lot of something as this game's tied up 3 apiece. Chris DeAndre looks for it, 5-hole, finds it, and it's 3-3. Time still left in this power play for the Lions to get that lead back. But the Rams really swinging the momentum with that shorty. Taking ahead, past the blue line. Avazov dropping it off. Now getting it back on the backhand, looking for one more pass through the crease. That's broken up and the Rams clear again. Cullen out of his net, will think better of it this time. Instead allows Troy Daniels to skate onto it. Daniels on the backhand gives it over to Robinson. He gets past one. Couple of blown tires in the offensive end for Ozzy. Wrapped to the far side, kept in by Ola. Wrapping around the referee. He looks to turn it the other way. To the blue line. Daniels walks, fires to his right. Rams control. Avazov trying to change that. Does get the puck back to Daniels. On the near half boards. Gives it. Avazov on the backhand. Feeds it over. One-timer. Broken stick. Big rebound. And it's sucked down by Robinson. Excuse me. Make that Richardson with the save. .12:53 left to play in the third. 6 seconds on the power play for the Lions. Into the faceoff is Prescott. Not going to win it out. Instead, it's played off the high glass and all the way down. Power play is now over. So the Rams outscoring the Lions on their most recent power play. Setting up for a one-timer. They score! The Rams now lead this game at a score of 4-3. Off a defensive turnover and a quick one-timer set up. Chris DeAndre with 2 goals now to put his team ahead. Lions looking to get it back, and it's straight into the glove of Richardson. Off this most recent goal, Noah Lavoie will pick up an assist. So that makes it 2 goals for DeAndre in 2 minutes of game time. Lions now looking for the tie themselves. Rams will break it out, bringing it forward with a little bit of speed up the right side. Getting it towards net, turned aside by Fox. Kept in at the far point, quick shot. Snapped wide of Cullen. Kept alive in the offensive ends. Puck played a little too high in the net this time. To the far boards. Another slap shot broken up. Karams into the right wing corner, then back into the slot for the Lions to intercept and break out with. Sent in deep past the red line. Richardson will collect with his stick and pause. Quick shot taken again. The Lions will ramp it off a stick to the far side. Off the blue line. Ola looking forward in the neutral zone. Instead it comes back to him. Here comes Roth lining up for the shot. Fires it wide to the left. Rebound out in front again. Turned aside by the Lions. Taken back. Another shot for Roth. This time a pad save for Cullen. Good shift so far. Kevin Monzi now controls it. Monzi down low. Wrapping around. Monzi with good stick handles. As the referees will make a call. Net off its moorings. We'll get a quick pause and then a face-off in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, Lions will get it. Up and out of their own end. Avazov playing a pass off the boards to no one in particular. Taking it back are the Rams. They send it down. Castellano the shot off the pads of Cullen. Castellano centering pass, tipped up high. Tried to be whacked home, but not on net. Rams really buzzing around in the offensive end right now. Instead, they'll just take it out. Not trying to give a turnover to Avazov at the blue line. That's one way to give away a goal very quickly. Another quick shot for Castellano will be interrupted and back into the neutral zone. Ronan Robertson plays it ahead. Avazov with the puck, tossing it over to the right. Quick shot, ramps off a stick and into the glass. Avazov gets the rebound, sends it to the near side. Collected by Daniels. He puts it on net. Again tipped, but not into the goal. Centering pass goes off the backside of the goal net. Now finds it to Avazov. He looks to cut around, trying to get in front of the crease, but good physical defense from Parator will interrupt it and allow the Rams to break forward. DeAndrea back onto the ice. Of course, the most recent goal scorer. 9:20 to play, and the puck will go down for an icing. Been about 3 minutes since the most recent goal from DeAndrea. Lavoie dancing around on the wall. DeAndrea getting tripped up and falling to the ground allows the Lions to break out. Taken forward past the blue line, back to Avazov. He lines up a shot straight into the glove of Richardson. We pause again with a little over 9 minutes to play in this third. The Rams came in trailing and now are up by 1 goal. The first time that the Lions have been trailing in this game themselves. Avazov not going to win out that face-off. Instead, it belongs to Lafata, who will send it forward quickly. DeAndrea to the goal line, gets the icing waved off, then takes a big crash into the end boards. Lions get it into the offensive end, but don't control it. Michael Malandricola will hold on the far side. Michael plays it to the near side now. On the backhand, chipped out by Lawrence Lena. Down low. Daniels on the backhand will wrap it around to his defensive partner and played forward. Almost onto the tape of a streaking line player. Instead, it will go down to an icing. Quick shot off the face-off. Glove save for Cullen. Down low, the Rams put it into the cycle. Look for the centering pass, blocked by Fox. Down low again. Another centering pass, the backhander. Cullen makes a save, still loose. Breaks out. Avazov looking to fly forward. Referees will stop him with a blow of their whistles. Rams win the faceoff, play it to the far point, then tap it down low again. Little past the stick, so it belongs to Daniels now. Daniels sending it into the neutral zone. A little too fast for Sloan to handle. Daniels gets it tapped. Avazov and Daniels coming in. Daniels to the front of the net, had some crease to work with. Barely getting broken up, sends it to the slot again. A loose puck behind the goalie. Richardson making the save, and we'll finally get the whistle. Richardson desperately reaching behind him to keep the puck out of the net. That was nearly a 4-goal game for the Columbia Lions. Not exactly in the dying stages of this third period yet, but we're definitely getting there. And the Lions still need one. Rams breaking it out and sending it forward. Goes the length of the ice. Should beat out the icing and do. Nick D'Alessandro looking for a centering pass. Intercepted. The Lions get it into the neutral zone. Schulman losing control. Back the other way. Parator wrapping the net. Had Cullen off his mark for a second. Michael with it, shoots, blocked out in front. Andricolo not able to find the angle right there that he wanted. Robinson down low, using his size to his advantage. Robertson centering pass, quick shot too high. Avasov missed from close in. Avazov gets it back, now past the blue line on the right side. Stepping up are a couple of Rams players. Takes a quick snapshot, but it's an easy save for Richardson. Columbia has 23 shots on goal thus far, but the Rams have 36, make that 37. Dixon out in front, a one-timer. In the crease, not going to go. And they score! Second chance is always the best chance. It's 5-3 for Farmingdale. As we take a look at the Monkey Sports instant replay, the celebration, the elation, the Rams up by 2, their biggest lead of the night. With just a little above 6 minutes to play, we will get a timeout. Columbia trying to recollect themselves. Dixon with the goal credit. Nick D'Alessandro with the assist credit. And we'll take a little bit of silence here at Syosset as both these teams talk it over. Obviously, the winning recipe for Farmingdale at this point is pretty simple. Stay strong in front of your goalie. Clean breakouts. Don't do any cross-ice passes in your own zone. Not exactly hard to coach at this moment, but for the players, it's about staying disciplined, staying alert, especially anytime number 26 is on the ice. Double team him. Stick a man on him if you need to permanently. Shadow. Avazov hasn't had his typical impact on the game like you normally expect from him, and that might be in part because Farmingdale is playing him for the third time this year. As you get to know a player, you know their tendencies, and well, you can shut them down just a little bit easier. Face off at neutral ice, going to be one out by the Lions. Good start, but obviously that's not the same as 2 goals. Lions offsides, and they will be called as such. Avazov was a little too far forward for the rest of his team. On the face-off, this time Lions will win. Give it back to Avazov. He passes it back and then forward. Fox tapping it in the neutral zone. Ends up with the Rams. Saccone giving it to the far side. Stretch pass a little too far in front of Farazi, and it will go down for an icing. Nice tie-up from Farazi on the face-off, but his team isn't going to be able to clear it. Sent to the far side with Fox. He gives it down low. The connection with Lerner. Drags it around, plays it out in front again. Fox back with it. Dragging around one. Fox on the backhand, centering pass. Interrupted by the Rams and played the length of the ice. Should go down for an icing, and it is. So we'll take another offensive zone face-off for the Lions. 5:15 to play. DeAndrea really changed the landscape of this game in the third period. Of course, the shorthanded goal following it up with it 5-on-5. That's his 14th and 15th goal of the season, 23rd and 24th point of the season, as well as his first shorthanded goal. It's a quick shot off the faceoff, and they score. Definitely going to need to take a replay of that as the Lions make it a 1-goal game. See it coming back. A wind-up quick shot. That's the 4th for the Lions. The question is, can they make it a 5th? Robinson with his 2nd goal of the game. Again, just scored off that blistering shot of his. Rams keep it off the boards and in. Lavoie looks for the centering pass. Into the slot, it trickles for the Lions. Avazov past the blue line, on the right side, pulling up, still controlling. Voids a big hit off the spin move, but the Rams take it forward because of it. Sticks getting tied up, still into the slot. DeAndre almost had another shooting lane. Gets it down low, looking to tip it in, but it's into the padding of Cullen, and he'll swallow it up for another freeze. Face-off win for the Rams. They keep it alive in the offensive zone. Brendan Dixon onto the ice, so always a dangerous player. 34 points on the season coming into this game. Fox comes ahead. McDaniels with it. He gets denied on the near walls and is easily chipped out. Nick D'Alessandro, the aggressive forecheck, wraps around behind the net. Not going to be called a tripping on that, though it was close. Here comes Dixon on the backhand. His shot saved. Puck was loose for a second, but the Lions get it out. 4 minutes and a little bit of change left in this game. Rams will line up for an offensive zone face-off now, trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Avazov trying to skate forward, getting tied up from behind, still hanging on to it, looks for the toe drag, doesn't get the release. Daniels in the neutral zone, intercepts. He looks to power to the blue line, still skating forward. How does Daniels still have the puck? His backhand will send it into the right wing corner. Lions looking to keep it alive, but it comes to the neutral zone once again. Robinson getting it stripped away. Quick shot, snapped wide right to the far side. Lerner with control. Giving it over. Calidor Robinson breaking into the neutral zone. Leaves it for Ronan Robertson. Ronan back to the other brother. Quick shot for Calidor, not going to go in. Calidor back to Ronan. His shot, that's going to be saved. Puck loose out in front, cleared by the Rams. Referees will blow for an icing. Calidor on the face-off, going to win it off. They look for a quick shot, but don't get it. It was Sloan with the space. Calidor tying up with sticks, but the Rams still get it past the blue line. Tripped up behind, maybe. Referees do keep their arms down. A penalty at this point in the game is so detrimental for either side. Obviously, the Rams can just use it to kill time, and the Lions can use that opportunity to score a much-needed goal. We'll get a new puck as that one out of play. Wodicka into the face-off dot for the Rams. Staring him down is Preskar on the tie-up. Rams win it back. Played in deep by Saccone. Behind the goal line, some physical play there. Referees trying to stay out of this game as much as they can in the dying minutes. Ronan Robertson, forward again. The pass to his left. His team jumps it in. Azovov, first to the puck for the Lions, but it still wraps around him on the boards. Ronan Robertson keeps it alive, giving it down low, but on the second chance, the Rams do clear. Icing goes down. .202 remains in regulation. We get some line changes coming out from both teams. You expect to see as much of the top line from the Lions as possible. And of course, they're out there right now. The duo of Ronan Robertson and Troy Daniels out on defense. Feel like they've been on the ice more than they haven't this game. Puck goes down to Cullen. He'll tap it behind his net. Two players tie up there. Robinson trying to play it forward. Ronan comes away with it now, playing it off the boards. Intended for Avazov, but intercepted. Still in the offensive zone. 2 turnovers now. Lavoie not able to capitalize on it. Good physical play from Daniels as he takes it across the blue line. Centering pass, no one there for it. Taken back the other way now by Lafata. Lafata to the blue line. Empty net. Shot wide to the right. The Lions have no backstop anymore. Down low, Avazov, centering pass, puck loose in the crease. Comes to the near point. Daniels resets, giving it down low. Cross ice pass broken up in the slot. Rams look for the clearing opportunity and find it. Goes the length of the ice. First one to it be Lavoie, but can he cancel out the icing? He does. Lavoie now with the puck, pressed by Daniels, centering pass, not tipped in. Pass over, played in past the blue line. Avazov with it dangerously in the slot, plays it over, a quick shot. Not going to go for a law. At the far side, Fox keeps it in. Lions battling for it. They can't keep it in this time. Puck out and a big check from behind. Baker Fox sent to the ice, but no arms raised from the referees. 30 ticks left on the clock. Lions looking for the last goal they need. Puck on the far side. Robinson sets up the one-timer. They score! An eruption from the crowd, and Columbia makes it 5-5, 6-on-5 skating. And it looks like we have overtime booked for tonight. Robinson to Robinson. We have a 5-5 game with 26 seconds left. Puck played forward, Lions win it quickly. Here comes Avazov. Can he do it? Toe drag around, looking for the physical play to the net. Puck out in front. Richardson was on his bottom, but no one from the Lions could get the shot off. Clock still ticking down low. 8 seconds. Avazov with it again. Bench counting down now, and it will go to overtime here in Syosset. All tied up at 5 after a thriller of a third period. The first time these teams have went to overtime all season. Five minutes for overtime. A reminder that these games can end in a tie. It's going to be a lot of familiar names out onto the ice. Remember, in 3-on-3 overtime, possession is king. On the face-off, Avazov not able to win it initially. The Rams looking for some settled control. DeAndrea gets it ahead. Lavoie looking for the angle. Backdoor finish, not there. Lions take it back. Avazov will settle. Avazov taking his time now, giving it over. Daniels with the puck. Troy Daniels at his own blue line. Will give it up. Ronan Robinson coming across the blue line. Avazov looking to lull the defense into a sense of security. Robinson now cutting across the blue line, will lose it out. DeAndrea gets it over. Lavoie blows a tire. Puck loose around the boards right now. First one to it is Daniels. Down low, pressed by DeAndrea. Now gets it over. Daniels again, sends it. Lead man, Robinson. Three-man unit has been out the entire time for Columbia. It's been a minute on the ice. Avazov looks to go towards the slot. His shot saved. Rebound loose for a second, and Richardson gets on top of it. Only one change so far for the Lions. Daniels went off. Ronan Robinson will stay on. Calidor Robinson in there as well. Scored the most recent goal to tie up the game. Avazov will get chased from the face-off dot. Calidor goes in. Kalidor wins it. Back to Avazov. Cutting towards the net. On the backhand. Plays it out in front. Looking to tuck it home. Saved by Richardson. He gets it over to his defense. Lena with control. Sends the pass forward for Nick D'Alessandro. He walks the blue line to the far side, drifting. Looking for the pass back. Good defense from Ronan Robertson. Gave D'Alessandro a scare. D'Alessandro still with it. The tough angle shot saved by Cullen. Lions take it back. Robinson to the other Robinson. Kalidor with possession. Gives it back. Ronan, his shot saved. Richardson, the rebound, gets his pads on top of it. 3:15 left in overtime. You can see Avazov trying to pace himself right now. Kalidor Robinson will go over to the bench. Ronan Robertson has been out there the entire time as well, so 1:45 of ice time for both Avazov and Ronan Robinson. Avazov does look for it. Puck loose. Two players tie up. Ronan looking for the deke. It was actually Avazov with the control. The Rams take it back, and Avazov on a nice intercept at the blue line. Avazov looking to dice it up, has the puck ripped away from his stick. Rams skating forward 2-on-2. DeAndrea towards the net, looking for the tip, blows a tire and into the end boards. Reclaimed. Power Tour. Down low, playing it up top. Castellano. Castellano still with it. Almost getting held, but not going to be called by the referees. Lerner was down low. Rams just skating around lackadaisically right now. Haven't gotten any shots off. That one's going to be deflected well wide of the net. Rams still with control. Taken down low. Power Tour. Cutting across with Castellano flanking behind him. Power Tour still with it. Ronan Robinson now making his move with a stick check. Not there first. Rams keep control now with 1:50 left in overtime. Ronan Robinson tying up, looking for the outlet pass to his team. He does get into the right wing corner, and it's controlled by Preskar. Gives it ahead. Avazov will lose it. Lavoie coming forward. Lavoie trying to drive in front. And he'll knock the net off its moorings for a much-needed pause. Barely over a minute left in this overtime, excuse me. Avazov will finally go off. He's been out the entire overtime so far. Face-off in the neutral zone. Castellano to the dot. Kalidor Robinson played it to the far boards. First one to it is Daniels. He's looking for clean control and finds it. Daniels, cross ice. Off the boards into the stick of Preskar. He actually overskates it a little bit, and the Rams come back the other way. Temporary 2-on-1. Daniels back, centering pass. Looking for the tip was Lavoie. Once again, the Lions with control. They skate 2-on-1. Lavoie looking to get back. Cross ice pass. Didn't find Preskar. Last minute of overtime. Reminder, this game can end with a tie. Daniels at the near point trying to get possession back for his team. Instead, it belongs to the Rams. Pace skating with it at the far half board. Pressed by Kalidor Robinson. Robinson trying to win it back. Stays with Pace. Sends it out in front. One-timer fanned on. Kalidor taps it to Daniels. 35 seconds left in overtime. Daniels takes a hit down low, and we have a penalty upcoming. Brendan Dixon taking an untimely penalty. 32 seconds left in overtime. And Columbia will go to the power play. This is a big face-off coming up. Into the dot is Lerner. For the Lions, trying to tie up. Gets it over to Ronan Robinson. Robinson with clean control, trying to find Avazov. Gets it to him, turning around the backhand feed. Gets it over. Lerner, the shot goes wide to the left. Robinson with it again, dragging into the high slot. 4-on-3 on the ice. A quick one-timer. Avazov got a large piece of that puck, but it's saved and shut down by Richardson. "13 seconds remain. Enough time to score a goal, especially because it's 4-on-3. Another big draw coming up. Lerner trying to get to the tie. Puck on the floor. Robinson takes it away. 10 seconds left in overtime. Trying to get it up top. Avazov with it. Dragging into the slot. Pressured at the blue line. Taking down another penalty. 1 second left and 0. That's how we'll end. Doesn't matter about the second penalty. It was actually a smart one to take. And we will end with a 5-5 tie in overtime, as both teams will go over and congratulate their goalies. Obviously, not the most satisfying finish for either side, but you do have to take what you can get. Richardson getting hugs from everyone, and Colin getting some daps and fist bumps from his team as we get the handshake at center ice. Scoring for this game that broken down. Calidor Robinson with the game tire. Ronan Robinson with the goal that got it to 5-4. Before that, of course, Brendan Dixon for the 2-goal lead. DeAndrea put the Rams in the lead for the first time before that and scored the game-tying goal on the shorty. Avazov had a couple of points as well, as he always does. Castellino with a goal for himself. Marco Malandrucalo scored to start off the second period. Ronan Robinson had another one in the first, and Chris Lerner had one in the first. That's the scoring breakdown. So once again, we end 5-5 here on the LI Sports Network, and I will bid you a farewell. And of course, stay up to date with all LASN content, Instagram, YouTube, all the works. Thank you and have a good night. Once again, final score 5-5, tied in overtime. Columbia against Farmingdale State.